Today is January 22nd, 2020. This morning, without thinking specifically about the date, I decided to re-upload one of my older videos about how the number 911 is intricately connected with the number 666. Now that video was not consciously uploaded to fit a specific date either. As it turns out, it was definitely a fitting date. And the fact that I decided to reshare that video today, of all days, is fitting as well. So our subconscious minds do calculations that we're not aware of, and what we think are random and spontaneous decisions and actions started out in the subconscious mind. Many of us here know that there are those out there in the world who make decisions by the numbers. Many gematria decoders often decode an event, they observe an event or a reported event and determine that it was without a doubt by the numbers. I, for one, am convinced that virtually everything is by the numbers, but that is not to say that everything is quote-unquote scripted. There are contrived events for sure, but not everything is scripted. And I'll give you a personal example. I began my YouTube channel with certain numbers in mind. Those numbers sort of manifested in my life. I started the channel because I wanted to uncover the intricacies of certain letter-number relationships. I think by focusing on or studying a certain number, letter, symbol, whatever, we sort of subconsciously invite said subject to join us in unexpected ways. Another example is, like I said, I did not plan to do this video because of this date. I looked at the date afterwards, and I figured out what I was going to say for an intro, and I just noticed that in Gematrinator it has that 666 gematria value. You can see the words on the screen. The following video was originally published on YouTube on the 19th of April 2017. It was one of my most important observations, so I want to reshare it. And I worded it that way, 19th of April, because, and I didn't think about it at the time, but 19/4 could remind you of pi, because 194 minutes is equal to 3 hours 14 minutes. So on the clock is like 3:14, like pi is 3.14. We talk about how 666 connects with pi. The first 144 digits after the decimal point of pi sum to 666. So these numbers have a relationship, and at the time, I did know about some of these connections. At the time, I didn't think about the date. I didn't choose. My subconscious mind, I think, prompted me to make a video on a specific date. So that's what I think happens in the real world. Some of these quote-unquote scripted events or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to share that video right now.
Of gematria, you understand how the words 666 equals 156. If you don't understand this yet, here's a quick explanation. S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. I is the 9th letter of the alphabet. X is the 24th letter of the alphabet, so on and so forth. If we add all of the numbers together, the total is 156. Therefore, the words 666 has a gematria value of 156. Now we can continue. The 156 prime number is 911. And I want to show you in this video how 911 is connected with 666 in more ways than that. Here we go. After September 11th, what we call 9/11, there are 15 weeks and 6 days left in the year. Doesn't that look like 156? Remember, the 156 prime is 911. Let's look at that number, 911, and flip it upside down. Now it looks like 116. 116 minutes on a clock is 156. Right? 156. If we flip that number upside down, looks like 95, 1. 95 weeks and 1 day happens to be 666 days. And if you remember, the gematria value for the words 666 is 156. Can we flip this upside down? Sure. Anyways, that's not it. Look at the word 666, right? Try to find the hidden Roman numerals. This here is not a Roman numeral. Here, though, IX, that's the Roman numeral 9. So hidden inside the 666 word, we have 999. See? 999. Now, that's kind of funny since we're flipping stuff upside down. Now we have your 666. What other Roman numerals can we find here? XI, that happens to be 11, so we have 11, 11, 11. See? So hidden inside the words 666, we have hidden Roman numerals 999 and 11, 11, 11. 9, 11. Okay? Now, last thing here. What's 11 plus 11 plus 11? That's 33. And we'll get more into it later in another video, but the word 33 has a gematria value of